Hi, I'm Mary, and in this video we're going to be looking at graphing lines when they're given in slope-intercept form or when we have to convert to slope-intercept form. This video is intended for students in Algebra 1. It could also be used in Pre-Algebra, and you could also be using this as an Algebra 2 student as a refresher. So, when you've got slope-intercept form, that's y equals mx plus b. M, remember, is the slope. And we have lots of ways to think about slope. Slope is used a lot throughout math courses, so it's really important that you understand about lines here. So the good old slope formula is to subtract the y values and divide it by the difference of the x values. Sometimes we say delta y over delta x. Delta is a Greek letter. It means change in. Okay, so you might see it like that. When we're dealing with graphs, we usually like to look at the rise over run. The rise is the vertical change, so how it's going up or down. The run is how it's going right or left. Okay? If it's going up, it's positive. If it's going down, it's negative. If we're going to the right, it's positive. If we go to the left, it's negative. The other piece of this is B. This is your y-intercept. When you are graphing in slope-intercept form, you want to begin with B and then move with M. So begin B, move M. I'm off the screen. Here you go. Okay, so let's put this to practice and see if we can figure out how to graph these. We've got two functions here. We have 1/3 x minus 4. So I'm going to get my axes ready to go. And we're going to go ahead and graph this thing. So the slope is 1/3. Notice that they're both positive. That means I'm going to be going up 1 and right 3. But before I do that, I need a start point. That's my b value of -4. So on my coordinate plane, I'm starting in the middle at the origin where everything is 0. The y-intercept is -4, so I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4 on the y-axis. I should label these for you, x, y. The slope is 1/3, so from the y-intercept, I go up 1 over 3. I can also go down 1 and back 3. Because if I go down 1, it's -1. If I go left 3, it's -3. Negative divided by negative is still positive. I have a couple of points. I connect them. There's my line. A common mistake that students make is that they plot the y-intercept, and then from there, they don't do their slope. They go back to the origin and go do the slope and connect. So don't do that. That's goofy. Okay. In the next one, x and y, our slope this time is -2. But I need a ratio. So I'm going to rewrite that as -2 over 1. -2 means go down, +1 to the right. The y-intercept this time is 3. When I'm ready to do my graph, I begin with B, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to move using my slope down 2 and then over 1. So once you have your y-intercept, apply the slope from that point. You can keep going with the pattern. You can also go back, right? You can go up 2, back 1, because it's really the same as going down 2 over 1. I'm going to connect these. Ooh, I wish I had a ruler. It would look a lot better. Doing this on an angle doesn't help either. But there's your line. Now sometimes they'll give you a function in standard form. So let's talk about what we can do there. We've got 2x plus 4y equals 12. Nice easy numbers. Previously, you may have learned to graph by intercept, and that's fine, but we're doing slope-intercept form here. So we want to get the y isolated. That means I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. 4y drops down, and I'm left with 12 minus 2x. These are not like terms. And remember, the goal is mx plus b. So I'm going to put negative 2x before 12. Then I'm going to go ahead and divide everything by 4. Negative 2 over 4 is negative 1/2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Okay. My y-intercept this time is 3, so I know to begin at 3 on the y-axis. 1, 2, 3. The slope is negative 1/2. Now, you can go down 1 over 2, or you can go up 1, left 2, all right? So only use the negative for either the top or the bottom. Usually we put it with the top, so down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. And we can draw our line here. Hey, that one's a little bit better, huh? Okay. You take a minute and see if you can graph negative 3x, just kidding, negative 8x plus 2y equals 10. Pause the video, see if you can isolate y in this equation and graph it. Okay, hopefully you've had a minute here to try this. We're going to start by adding the 8x. We're going to put 8x before 10. And then we're going to divide by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Don't forget your x. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Did you get that for your equation? I hope you did. If you missed it for some reason, I hope that this makes sense. All right. This one's a little strange. Our y-intercept is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is pretty high up on the graph. The slope this time is positive 4, which is 4 over 1. Now, depending on how much space you have on your graph, you could go up 4 over 1, but this might be one of those cases where you go down 4 and back 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, back 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, back 1. There you go. I am Mary, and I'm so glad that you joined me for this magical math moment. Feel free to like and subscribe for more math content. Bye.